Okay, so in this video I'm going to be teaching somebody how to use IP Street to do a Freedom to Operate assessment. Freedom to Operate is a way to find out whether a product or service, when you launch it into the marketplace, would infringe somebody else's intellectual property rights, hence the name Freedom to Operate in that market. And thanks to IP Street, which has not only great keyword searching, it also has a concept search engine, which is a very powerful search engine that allows us to do some creative things like Freedom to Operate. So I'm going to go into our concept scatter plot lens and have that opened up, and I'm going to put in, for example, a description of my product. So I might say that is a computer device having gallium, oops, I misspelled that, gallium nitride LEDs and memory. And what this is, it has a blue LED and has some memory and a processor. And that is maybe a product description that we want to have. And since we have built lenses on both the entire patent as well as the just claims, which refers to an index that was built only over the claims in the patents of our 6 million plus records in this database. So I'm going to click that. This is a description of the product that I want to launch into the marketplace, and I'm going to look at the top 100 results there. So I'm running this search across the claims, and because when you're looking at Freedom to Operate, you want to understand if you're infringing somebody else's subject matter. You can see that we've plotted this according to both relevancy on the vertical scale. So the more relevant documents are closer to the top. Please understand that this is the top 100 out of 6 million records, so probably all of these are relevant. We also plotted them according to filing date along the bottom. So the application date shows up here. We also show that there are the squares represent the granted patents, and the diamonds represent pending applications. And you can see then from each one of these as you go through it who they are. That patent and this patent, of American Megatrends, International IBM, Intel Corporation, some of the ones that you'd expect to see when they have that Samsung Electronics having blue LEDs. From this we can quickly ascertain whether or not these companies, we drill into each one of these. For example, let me go into the most recent one here from Samsung, and I could open up that patent and take a look at its claims to see whether or not we would be at risk of infringing this, managing program code, etc. So I think that's it for that one. We could also go back, just so I'll record a little bit more. You could also go back and from this find out, who owns these patents. You can also take a look at what classification these patents are found in. And if you want to see a fuller screen of these, if you push View Patents, you will actually see the entire database, the entire results, which are 86,000 of them, listed in order of priority, and the top 100 would be across the top. That's it.
That's perfect.
Now, go ahead and stop that. That wasn't as smooth as it should be or as clean because we want to find an example that's really, really good, and you could just see that that's probably not going to be the best example. Mm-hmm. But